Well, hello, Chad. Good afternoon. It's Wednesday. It's hotter than Satan's butt crack. Hope you're all doing well. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk, welcome on into the arcade high sky. It's hot, like 33 degrees Celsius hot. It is, woo, it's toasty. Let's put it that way. It is very toasty. So that's why we're running a little late, because I was debating on not streaming today, and then I was like, you know what? I kind of got to do this thing. This is work. This is the bread and butter. This is how we do things around here. How is everybody? Axum, hello. How are you? It is wickedly warm. Thankfully today it is dry. Because if it wasn't, wow, it would be a totally different situation altogether. I'm hoping for some damn rain though, because wow, do we ever need TikTok? Yeah, it is warm. And after the shenanigans yesterday in Pyro, we're to switch back to Stanton system. We're gonna try to recover a little bit after having to have our backside saved. By the way, shout out to Axum for saving Twitch Dad on Pyro on the surface of Pyro 4, going out of his way to come and save my backside, because we were doing a little mining with the Atlas Geo yesterday, and we got a little overpowered with a Feynmaline strain, like a chunk of Feynmaline. I thought I had backed off using the jump jets on the jump pack on the Geo. No, that didn't work. We still ended up taking a blast and getting knocked. If it wasn't for Axum, we would have died. I would have had to reset, and then it would have been just like a complete mess. Thankfully, we didn't have to do that. There's some basic minor repairs at the end of the day, so it wasn't so bad. Anyway, I get right into things. I've tidied this up a little bit here, just because I was watching the playback last night. This is a nice thing. I always check my VODs on both YouTube and on Twitch. That way I have a better idea what's going on, and I look at how to adjust things a little bit more. So I shrank some elements down a little bit to make them smaller. That way there's more gameplay screen, and less stuff interfering with that gameplay screen. Again, constantly tweaking things just to give everyone a better overall experience, I hope. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, we're just going to jump right in. Not going to waste too much time. Get into the shenanigans, and we'll see how it goes. How is everybody? What are you all up to? Yeah, it's 33 degrees Celsius where I am, and I'm drinking fucking coffee. Because, sorry, I don't care how hot it is. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up the go juice. I refuse. Absolutely 100% unequivocally refuse to give up my go juice. Won't happen, like, ever. Hopefully, I don't know how's everything. You know what? I almost feel like I should check in with the YouTube stuff, because I think I've got it dialed in. I've got everything set pretty well, I think, for Twitch. YouTube, I'm still tinkering under the hood for the multi-stream stuff. Now, someone had actually recommended to what? Whoa. I was like, there's a queue. Someone had actually recommended that I look at doing a vertical, either to TikTok or to YouTube Shorts. I didn't even realize that you can stream to YouTube Shorts. Like, you can live stream in that vertical setup for YouTube. I didn't even realize that was a thing, but hey, you learn something new every day. So I might actually have to look at that, so I can do both traditional and a vertical slice. Not really sure how that's going to work though from the gameplay perspective, because I feel like that takes away a lot from the overall, like, from the screen, from the view. View. All right, well, I'm gonna turn off game chat, because that game chat always kind of just. How are we doing here? Frame rate's not bad. GPU use is actually not terrible. Whoa. This is the smoothest 6 FPS I've ever seen in a game. Full stop. I'm like, what is happening here? Why is it? You know what? It doesn't matter. We're just gonna turn that off because obviously that's broken. Anyway, we're gonna jump back into the Zeus. Let's first of all, I'd like to check to see if this will work. Checking availability. Please proceed to room 7. All right, well, let's go to room 7.
At Kelto RX, medicine isn't only about
Track lift to emergency.
05 to 08. 8, 5, 6, 7. I'm like, bro, gonna even open up for me or what? I use OBS in the Atom plugin. So right now, I figured out how to use the Atom plugin while using Enhanced Broadcast for Twitch. That allows me to stream in 2K to Twitch. The 4060 and the streaming PC is doing all the heavy lifting. Okay, no injuries detected. Good. But yeah, I just that's all I do. I use the Atom multi-stream plugin. It's free. It just slots directly into OBS Studio, and that's it.
What better way to celebrate than with a frosty hydro frost from
Storage room 3 right now. Security to storage
How you doing, Stoner? You're having a good day? You know what? I am going to. Here's the thing. We're gonna pick up a couple of these.
just a friendly reminder that no matter your health status,
Okay, we're gonna buy 10 of those. Scheiße. Oh, Dana. Okay, you know what? Let's do the backpack. There we go. We're gonna pick up a couple of these. Boom. Oxy pens. Always good to have. Let's grab one of those. Okay. Let's grab a couple of these. Done. And
use one of our
lifeguard medical attachment. Okay, so that's for. I didn't realize. Okay, you know what? That's actually kind of cool. I like that. All right, I think we're good. Whoa, wait, what?
medical concerns got
Right.
you worried? Forget that stress. Just relax.
I mean, yesterday we made a small profit. Luckily, again, thanks to a community member here, I got knocked on Pyro 4, on the surface of Pyro 4. It turns out that it could have been way worse than it was. And somebody came and provided me a bit of an assist. I also made sure I sent them some creds, just because I felt like, putting up the beacon for 50 is one thing, but I felt like it was probably more beneficial for me to then also, that is a long way to come. I was on Pyro 4. Community member came out, saved my backside, and I feel like I felt like that wasn't enough, so I sent them an additional 65,000 alpha UEC. I'm going to store that because I know that sometimes bringing stuff in from the ASOP doesn't always work well. All right. And we'll bring it up. Now, the only thing what I need to do is figure out this plugin I installed, but it's not showing on OBS. So did you just download the Atom plugin and install it? You might have to restart. I don't know. You might have to restart OBS if you haven't already. What you'll probably have to do is go up to Docs, because if I remember correctly, you'll have to go into Docs and make sure that it shows Atom multi-stream. And then for the YouTube output, if you're using enhanced, set all your stuff for enhanced broadcast as is. And then you're going to go for your main canvas, go to YouTube output. Because what you'll have to do is you'll actually have for your, you have to put like output, you'll have to create output name, your YouTube server. I've just got mine set to primary YouTube ingest server, and then put your YouTube stream key in. Oh, so, okay. So you're not using okay. So what I would recommend, so I don't know how, because you're using an AMD GPU, aren't you? I don't know how that would work. What I can do is I can tell you what my settings are, my video settings in Atom for YouTube. I have my video encoder set to NVIDIA NVNC HEVC. Now, again, I don't know what the video encoder options are for AMD. I've got my FPS set to 60 original. I do not have rescale output set at all. I've got my rate control set to constant bit rate. I've got my bit rate set to 14,000 kilobits per second because I am streaming over to YouTube in 1440p at 60. My keyframe interval is set to 2 seconds. My preset is P5, which is slow, good quality. Tuning is set to high quality. 2 passes quarter resolution. Profile is main. Look ahead and adaptive quantization, and B-frames too. Again, I don't know offhand what that translates to specifically for AMD, but I imagine somebody's got to have something out there, Stoner, regarding using the Atom plugin with an AMD GPU for streaming. Yeah, you should be. I was about to say you should be able to. It should be in your dashboard, your YouTube dashboard. And then I'm using a program called Caster Labs to bring in chat in a chat window, like for so that it's on my screen for me to see. All right. Okay, we've got everything. Yeah. Oh, gotta go in. Okay, we're gonna open that. Let's dump some things in. We're gonna throw that in, that in, that in, that in. Okay. Where's my food? Right. Okay, there's the food and the others. Okay, I'm gonna actually grab that. And we're gonna put that. This one. There we go. Okay. Yes. All right. Open says me. It should do AV1. Yep. It should do AV1. Yeah, it should. I have AV. I know with the 4060, I have AV1 support. You're saving up for the Prospector? Good choice, by the way, Axum. Okay, Spice Stoner. What is your overall, what is the current maximum bit rate that your internet connection allows? $30 megabits upload, give or take. So you're running 6 on Twitch. Try to, if you do it, try to give the same amount to YouTube. So do a 6 and 6, which will make for 12 overall, right? So you still have plenty of upload speed, right? You still got extra. You've got overhead upload. Shouldn't cause any sync issues or anything, right? You shouldn't have any problems with anything. If you can, try to give it the same. In my case, my YouTube output, because for 1440p, it does require a lot more, so I set mine to 14. It's called Caster Labs. Caster Labs Caffeinated is the actual name of the program. Oh. All right, here we go. Good. You're up. God, that drift freaks me out, man. That drift freaks me out. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott. This is the Arcade. Happy Wednesday. It's hot as balls where I live. Oh, and we just... You know what? Doesn't matter. We're still out. Still clean as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. Okay, let's get us. So what was it? Aberdeen? Yeah, Aberdeen is supposedly a great one to go to. What do you mean obstruct? What the F? I mean, I wasn't looking to shoot straight to the moon here. I mean, I was kind of hoping I could. All right, well, we'll jump to Hurston, so I have a feeling that's what I'm going to have to do anyway, because for whatever reason, routing is not functional right now. Got Aberdeen there. No, not. Don't want. Struck. Really? Let's go to OM4 then. Okay, I think I got it all working set up. Nice, nice. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. I know YouTube, like I utilized a metric boatload of YouTube stuff from Harris Heller and you know, Epis Fox and a few others to get things set up. I'm sick. All right, let's. Yeah, with enhanced on Twitch, I can set max amount of resolution, so my 6K bitrate goes to 720p, 480p, and 360, so 6K barely gives enough. Yeah, I've got, so I know with enhanced, I actually have mine set to 18K because you can have a max of 20. And that gives me the 2K, the 1440p, 1080p, and I think it opted for 360. I don't know why I decided on 360, but you know, here we are. It is what it is. I'll take it. You know, I'm not gonna be, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'm just gonna take it, you know. Now, I set mine to 18 because I know I can have up to, with enhanced, we can have up to a maximum of 20. But I only have it set to three downstreams because I can only have a maximum of 4 encoding. And because I am outputting to YouTube, that accounts for the 4th stream encode. So it's like, all right, well, I opted for what was the best overall, and I do like the fact though that, you know, I shouldn't have sat on this as long as I did. I should have actually been working towards this sooner, but here we are, and I'm not gonna, you know. OM3, OM5, where's OM? OM1, that's what I want. There we go, OM1. Let's go. I'm just glad that I can do that, right? You don't have to choose a category, but you do have to have a stream title. This is the pain in the butt about YouTube. You don't have to have a description, but you do have to have a stream title. And you can only set that manually in the dashboard because you have to go, you know how you go in and you click on the create, click on live, you have to manually, yeah. So what you do is you go into your dashboard, you click up by your profile picture where it says create, click on live, and then you go through, like it gives you the dash, it actually flips you over, and then you set a time that you're going live, like you schedule everything, you put in all the stuff that YouTube requires, and then click schedule, and then, you know, you go live, right? You don't have to go live, like say you set it for 2 o'clock, but you go live at 1:30. That doesn't really matter as long as it's already scheduled. That's the only thing that YouTube requires. You have to have a title. You don't need a description. You don't have to choose a category, though it does help for discoverability on YouTube. It's a whole thing. Like, that's the only thing. I wish there was an easier way to just put content out to YouTube. You can go live, just go live without anything, but YouTube's algorithm is funny about it. That's the only downside, is YouTube's algorithm is super touchy about shit like that. So I actually go through and just manually do all the things. Anyway, we're heading to Aberdeen here. We're not Atmo yet, but we're coming close. Yeah, I always have mine set. I've had mine set to 18 plus for some time. Oh, reverse. I didn't want to hit the ground. I didn't want to just pound into the ground, chat. I mean, I get it. We're only about 3 kilometers off the surface, but my God, the storms on Aberdeen are gonna be rough, aren't they? Yup. Flying through the craptacular weather. At least I can see the ground. Ish. All right, well, welcome to Aberdeen in the Stanton system, chat. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, all of my stuff, I make it like I've got my stuff set. It's not meant for children. I'm like, nope, I'm not running any risks. Not a flipping chance, man. Wow, we are much closer to the freaking ground than I was thinking. Quartzite? I wonder... I don't think the quartzite's really going to do what we want. All right, we'll continue looking here. Turn the lights off. I don't need them. Quartzite. Eesh. What are those? Or those are the little worm bastards, aren't they? I think those are the little worm bastards. Something positive, really? Well, that's interesting. As in, no. Yeah, no. I mean, you're right, but no, we're talking heat. That is talking pure heat. We're killing worms, chat. Apparently the fangs from these things are valuable. Might as well get some of them. Huh. All right, well, we got one. I saw those in Dune. That vintage Sinclair system I ordered from eBay wasn't supposed to be here till Saturday. I just got a notification it was delivered. Oh, yeah, these are called Vakir. These aren't quite the same as the ones in Dune, but these little bastards are kind of savage. All right, we're good? We're good. I don't trust it. Holy shit. Ow, you, where are you, bitch? You son of a bitch. Where's the other one? What? Oh, you're right there, you son of a bitch. Nope. Fuck that. Not worth it. That is not worth it, bro. Hell no. Not effing worth it, man. Not worth it. You know those damn juvenile things that I got two. Psh. Hostile mobs, 2 OP plus nerf. Hey, thanks. It's in the ground, man. They're in the weeds. Another 4%? Holy shit. Right? Yeah, exactly. Axum, exactly. Oh, Axum. Okay, well, there we go. I gotta be careful. I can't swear right now. Bloody hell. Actually, hold on. I want to check something. Hold on a second. I am not becoming friends with the worm. No. Not gonna happen. Okay, we're hovering, okay? And hopefully I don't get kicked out of my own goddamn ship doing this. I want the other ones. Not close enough. Did I kill it? You know, we're not doing anything dangerous, right? The soundbite from the CEO says they're leaning heavily on AI. Uh-huh. And this is where we start getting after chat. That's right. Knowledge work is now becoming a thing of the past. Because AI is going to soon replace creative and knowledge. Just like automation replaced mechanical work, labor. Not completely, but it does mean that everything's got to kind of change a little bit, right? Okay. I think we're good. Let's get those ones too. Hey, ChatGPT, build me a killer app that does XYZ. Well, and that's exactly it. Well, here's the thing. So I'm kind of stalled out because I refuse to pay to use a platform called Replit. God, you ugly. A face on you only your mother could love. I like that. Hey, ChatGPT. So I've been using a platform called Replit to help design a multi-platform chatbot with an installer, so you can run it standalone on your system, and it covers everything across whatever like right now I only have it set for YouTube and Twitch, but the intent is to use it across a variety of different platforms, but not just for chat, but also to give me the functionality of what I currently have for Twitch with Streamlabs chatbot, right? With my variety of commands, the special animation stuff, just in this case, it would. Oh, no. No, goddamn, why? Why are we? No, don't do that. Jesus, don't do that. Windsurf does a decent job, but it eventually loses track and starts hammering the project you're working on. So my issue is, though, is that in order to, so using the platform, using the Replit platform for free, and it is actually very intuitive and super easy to use. And thankfully, I was able to get the most out of the free tokens that I have available, just because I understand. I have a good handle on how to prompt things and be very concise, so it maximizes the amount of work being done per token. Here's the issue, though, is that I ran out of the initial 100 tokens that I had available for free, and I have to wait for 90 days because I'm not paying $20 for the month to finish it. Yeah, I could pay the $20 and just be done, but and I'll tell you, like, what I came up with and what it designed with my prompts is clean as fuck, but I can't finish it because I refuse to pay the $20 for the month. Again, for me, it always comes down to finance. I have to be very careful about where I'm putting my money. Okay, closing the exterior. Okay. So while it seems like a great idea and all, the problem is, I'm like, it's surprising $20 makes a whole lot of difference. That for some people, it's like, oh, it's just $20, just do it. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. You know, like. Oh, I did get that other one. I am not getting out of the ship. Those things suck. We're not doing it. Nope. Goddamn freaking worms in the ground. It's like Tremors all over again. That's what that reminds me of. Depending on what you were working on, that $20 a month might be. And so that's the other thing too, is like, it's pretty well defined on what the work tokens are. So that's not really a huge issue, but still, it's like for me, I'm like, you know, I'm not just gonna throw 20 bucks at something. I am patient enough. I can wait. The project isn't going anywhere. It's not like the information vanishes or anything. It's just a matter of being like super patient about things. And those Valkyr freaking suck. That's all Ganesh. I don't want Ganesh. Nope. I can't even get some of these vibe coding tools, how-to pages to read them due to, yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, company proxy's got to make that difficult, right? Using the vibe coding tools, like using code from Stack Overflow, in the right hands, it's a productivity booster, but in the wrong hands, it's dangerous. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. Yes. 100%, I concur with that. Okay, well, we've got Feynmaline. I mean, I already have. You know what? That's Feynmaline right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sir. I wanted you to move the camera around so I could see what I was looking for. So we're in Stanton, we're on Aberdeen right now. I think that's, I don't want, oh, what in the actual, there did, oh, of course it didn't put my freaking landing gear down. Don't worry, noob. I'm a noob. It's okay. I understand. Noob flyer. All right, we got some quartzite nearby. As a learning tool for non-prod stuff, sure, fire away. But for those of us doing stuff professionally, we have protections in place. Well, yeah, no, absolutely. Like for me, it was just one of those. With the options for different like streaming bots, like for chat and everything else and functionality, I was finding that the things I personally wanted, I couldn't find everything anywhere because everything is freaking, you know, it's all, most of these services are cloud-based. I want a standalone client that I can run on my PC. I don't want any cloud bullshit. Right? Like, I'm very particular in that sense. And I was like, you know, like, and that was kind of the thing, right? It was like, I knew what I wanted. And what was available isn't necessarily working. Like I have a somewhat functional setup right now, but it's not optimal. Nice. Okay, here we go. I've seen a few examples of why attaching AI to Twitch chatbots going hilariously. Well, and that's the thing. So what I'm actually doing is I'm using the AI to create a chatbot to replace Streamlabs chatbot standalone client, which is no longer getting any updates, right? I don't want to rely on a cloud-based service because if, for whatever reason, they're having an issue on their end, I have no chatbot, right? And then I can't do the stuff that I want to do, right? Then it's not functional. So for me, that is, you know, that's a non-negotiable. Has nothing to do, like, and I know some people are like, well, you know, you just don't let it, you know, you don't let it access your data. And I'm like, but it has nothing to do with data. It has everything to do with, I need it to perform certain functions and I can't rely on an online service because if their servers go down or something happens to the company, I lose that functionality. So I figured using a service like Replit, you know, use the free token, see what I could design with it, was actually a better option. Why does it keep doing that? The streamer had the bot running on its own high-end system next to his streaming setup. It was chewing up power like it was can't. Yeah, well, I don't doubt that for a second. I can recommend you another streamer, not one with horny chatbot, but did an end-to-end tutorial using Comfy.js to roll their own bot. Ooh, yeah, please, DM it to me if you can. I'm not afraid to dive back into a little bit of Java, like a little bit of, you know. I can do my own stuff. I cringe at coding. I cringe at coding. All right, I think we're getting this down, chat. We're getting a little more efficient with this. And you know what the thing is, though, is I'm not really like, I'm not afraid of doing the work. But I am a creature of habit, and I do prefer, you know, stuff to be a little bit easier than my lizard brain allows me to grasp sometimes. That makes sense. All right, well, so far so good. I mean, we're not going to make massive money off of it, but, you know. We should do okay. Hopefully. We should do all right with this. Let's turn that down. I don't want it to go kaboom in my face this time. Texas, you're gonna have to wait. I am not stretching while I've got an active laser on a kaboom rock. I will give you your stretch, but you're just gonna have to wait, sir. You doing, Toast? Ooh, shit. Damn it. No, we're losing it. Bloody hell. Toast! We already died to one of these kaboom rocks yesterday. Thankfully, somebody was close enough to retrieve my ass and get me back up and standing before I died. There it is. Okay. Oh. Well, that's not bad. All right, there you go. Stretch. Cleaning 2 gigs of temp files. I mean, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, right? Oh, cargo full. All right, let's, you know what? This suit... My core body temperature is getting a 187 degrees Celsius on Aberdeen, chat. God, that is ridiculous. Any temp files, more room for the SSD? I mean, 2 gig is 2 gig, right? My poor Atlas is looking a little rough, though. It's dirty. The Atlas is dirty, chat. All right, while we're at it, let's open that up. What? Okay, there we go. That one says it's 101% full, but it's definitely not. That one is definitely not. Okay, oh. In you go, bud. Those are up. I just noticed you're streaming 1440. I am. That's right. How are the plants on the ground not on fire? Briganti? I mean, hardy species? Good question. I don't know. I can't answer that for you, man. On the video I was talking about DMD? Thank you. Appreciate that, Sleepy. I'll check that out. Okay. Wait, we're here. We're here. We're good. We're good. All right. All right. Because we're in 2125, something like that. Yeah, different plants, man. Also, remember, alien moon. This isn't Earth. We're not on Earth anymore. Welcome to Earth. Pop. Why does it? What? It is not full. All right, this thing is saying that it is full. I know for a fact it's not full. Don't we have explosive rocks on Earth? The only reason they're explosive is because I'm using a high-powered laser to split a rock at the atomic level. I mean, you tell me. Would that could have some serious effects, yeah? Are you flipping kidding me? Put it down. I mean, I'm not going to disagree. Okay. That says it is 100% full. I can guarantee you it is not. Okay. There's nothing in here, but it says it's full. All right, you know what? We're just gonna grab that instead. That one we know is empty. 0%, has nothing in it. Listen, Toast. Accept it. The bell is calling. Ding, 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 ding. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. If you're getting ads, they happen hourly because that's how I disable pre-roll. I don't want people just coming in for the first time. They've never been here and ended up getting effed by pre-roll. So I try to have it set so it's like hourly that it just runs ads because it's just better that way. Okay, well, that works. Okay, thank you. What the hell was that? Chat, did you get... What just happened there? What the hell was that? Y'all saw that giant explosion, right? Somebody's ship just went kaboom. Can we get a clip of that, please? That concerns me. I'm down here mining away, minding my own goddamn business, and there are ships exploding in the air and bits falling down over here, over this direction. We may have to go and investigate because I'm concerned for my safety at this point. I'm like, dude, why? One extra %. Let's see if what that. Like that, didn't see it. Got a clip of it? Okay, see, I wasn't imagining things, was I, Sleepy? Can you post that in the Twitch clips, please, if you don't mind? The fuck is an .atom file? I have no idea, man. Couldn't tell you. You're asking the wrong human being. Sleepy, what is an atom? A .atom file. Up an atom. Yeah, that's a good question. Sleepy, do you know what a .atom file is? Because I sure in the shit don't. Never heard of it before. Nope. Fuck, please don't. Oh my god. That's scattered Feynmaline everywhere, bro. And took 60% of my health off me. Shit. Basically XML language used for web feed. At least we're not bleeding to death, but still. I feel like, listen, I feel like mech, this feels like Mech Warrior to me, and I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. I love the Mech Warrior vibe. Right now I'm getting some reference to Maya. It's a mineral. As far as I know, it's legal. I sold it at one of the Hurston mining locations. Man, it really scattered that one. That hurt. That hurt like mother trucker. It's not bent. It's fine. Well, that one embedded into the tree. I get it? I did. Hey, all right, I'm not going for that shit. That's too far away. Okay, let's try not to replicate that again because I'm already... Holy crap, there's more. No, I'm not. Nope. Nope. Focus. Focus, Dad. Jesus. Pay attention, Dad. They want me way too close. That's better. Jeez. Should I clear the .atom file or no? That's a good question. I don't know. Have you done any work with like Maya for any kind of like 3D rendering work or anything? It could be related to a game for that matter too. 25%. Just keep a little bit in there. Little in the tank, baby. Pop it. There it goes. Pop it. All right, I think we should just grab one more. Only one way to find out if it is essential. Yeah, you delete it and shit gets broken. That's how you determine if the file was essential or not. You delete it and things don't work anymore. Make sure you have a recovery just in case. Not our first run at the rodeo, is it, Sleepy? We're at 31. I don't want to get any closer than necessary. Hold it at 29. It seems to be just the perfect spot. We figured it out. Back away. Let it pop. Ah, my body. We're overheated. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta get inside. Body's overheating. Body's core temperature is in the danger zone. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. This place is dangerous as shit right now. This is like, holy crap. We are literally working in Satan's ass crack. Chat, we are literally working in Satan's ass crack right now. Open. Ooh, that's okay. Well, that's better. Thank God. My log file went like 61K error. Because we just, okay. Toast, are you running mods? If you're running mods, okay. The reason for that is because, again, the game did just roll over and update to patch 1.55. I wouldn't worry about those errors because if the game is still working, that's great. But here's the downside. Sometimes it can take a few days after a patch drops to then have the mods properly and fully up to date. Even if they show that they're compatible, it doesn't actually mean that they're compatible. Oh, there we go. I was like, excuse me. All right. Okay. Open. Carry. We're not going back out there, by the way. This place is too goddamn hostile. Yeah, big brain moment when I didn't know. I mean, that's exactly it, right? So don't stress too much about that. Just be aware that some of the mods, while they might be compatible, haven't been updated to the current, because of the current changes. Yeah, and that's actually a great way to do it too. Yeah, you try a profile without mod. Yes. That is actually a really good way of doing it. Oh, right. I was like, why are my shields down? Durr. Excuse me? Who is that? How do I that's the real question. How in the fuck do I scan? I don't know who that is. Someone's, I mean, they want to. I bet you that was Axum. That might have been Axum. Because remember, he came to us yesterday in a Karak. Again, because the ship is actually, it's quite possibly Axum. I didn't even think of that. I got real nervous, so I was like, listen, son of a bitch. Don't stalk me. Dad doesn't like stalkers. Dad don't like them stalkers, man. Five seconds later, they show up. Axum, are you stalking me on Aberdeen? Puts camera down, yeah. The fact that they were like, it's funny that they were like nose down and they're literally doing this across the planet's surface. I'm like, what are you doing? You're freaking me out, man. Okay, so I want to go to one of the HDMS places here. So let's do what we got. What does that? What we're okay. Nope. Well, I don't care about PAF. HDMS Norgard. Oh, there we go. Let's go. They being stuntas in the atmosphere. Well, start with me, man. You give me that stuntas. I got your stuntas right here. Stuntas. All right. Well, I don't know who was stalking us, but they're not anymore. At least not currently. We'll find out. We'll find out. And I just came to realize I actually can do all of this pretty well with just the keyboard and the flight stick. So while my initial concern was when I move in September, I won't have the throttle and the pedals anymore because I haven't had the opportunity to replace my stuff. And again, it comes down to I have adult responsibilities because, you know, bills. How much is Star Citizen? Okay, you raise a valid price there, Toast, or point. Good question. There's the link. A basic ship package starts at $45 USD. And that's all you need to start. You don't have to, like, I know people spend thousands of dollars on this, but you don't need to do that. Buy a basic ship package for like 45, 50 bucks USD, right? If you use that link, create your account, you'll get some extra credits. Take gear down. Okay, I like this a little bit better. By the way, a lot of the ships that I'm currently flying now are well, with the exception of the Golem. The Drake Golem is not. This ship here is a multi-crew ship, so let's go here. No, why? No. Excuse me, sir. I want my freaking repairs too while we're here, bro. Sheesh. Somebody just flew over top me, and it made me a little nervous. I'm not really... Not really impressed, okay? So yeah, you can pick up a very basic starter ship for 45, 50 USD. And pretty much everything else, the nice thing is everything else you can just earn in game. Calls the tower, request permission to buzz. Negative, Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. Okay, well, we'll close that. I'm hoping this new system I'm building, I can actually flipping play this game smoothly. I hope so too. I would love to have you, you know, be able to pop in when you're available and in game. Like, here's the thing. I play a lot of stuff that I prefer to play solo, but I do enjoy having the opportunity to run into people in the community in the games that I play. Okay, there you go. Yep. Oh, as long as I didn't do anything, you're good. You are good. Bolster that. Closing this up. God damn. It is 193 degrees Celsius on this frickin' on Aberdeen, man. The sun is coming up. This is a problem. This place is hot as a mother truck. Woo, it's so hot. Talk about getting dehydrated. Yeah, it could be from a game, could be from a mod. Can I get my steak? I'm feeling well done right now. What are you talking about? Your steak well done. I'm feeling well done right now. I can't sell those here? Fuck off. They need Haydenite. God damn it, Bobby. Damn it. Sacre bleu. Deleted it, launched game, tried the game, Alt F4, game runs fine. Happy Canada Day, I know I'm late. Yeah, boy, are you ever. Boy, are you ever late. You know you're late. Hi, rookie. It is 193 degrees Celsius where we are right now. On the surface of the moon of Aberdeen. This place is the epitome of inhospitable. Just open. I need in. God damn it. That means I gotta take the Feynmaline from here. Gotta put it back in this goddamn thing. Shit. You mother truck. All right. Lower it. Oh, God damn it. Move to elevator. Put into there. Thank you. And then up. Listen, you bastard, get in there. I got time for your crap. Go. Go, 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 go. The heat is too much out here. I'm gonna die. Thank God for that. Okay. I would much rather, yeah, as the temperature drops because, you know, oof. Me trying to find a cool Star Citizen wallpaper on Wallpapers Engine. All I did was type in Star Citizen. I actually found a couple. I've actually, one is a loop of, I do believe it's Seraphim Station. Learned something about that holiday. It used to be called Dominion Day until people didn't like terms, colonial ties, so it got renamed. Yes, that is true. You are correct. Okay, so, didn't quite work the way I had hoped. We are the F out of here. So that one only takes Haydenite, huh? Okay. Oh. We weren't painted, so that's good. Might have to go and do some stuff on Walleye, I think. We're not taking any hits. Alright, let's hit OM3 and then see what we can do. Boom, done. Oh, what in the actual F is this bullshit? What is this crap? That is a dead station. I want no part of it. Now, if I had a vulture, that would be great because I feel like there'd be some phenomenal freaking opportunities to, you know, get yourself some good stuff. Excuse me. Oh, I know why Aberdeen is such a shithole. Fleischer Rehabilitation. That's the prison. That's the prison, chat. If somebody tried to escape prison and they don't have an environmental suit, how long do you think they're going to last in 193 degrees Celsius fucking surface temperatures? I'll wait. At best, 2 minutes. If you are in prison, Fleischer has air conditioning. What temperature? 190. The surface temperature of the moon Aberdeen is 193 degrees Celsius. If someone escaped prison without an environmental suit, how long do you think they would live on the surface in those temperatures? I can tell you, it wouldn't be very long. Funny, I kind of want to fly to Fleischer, but I know what happens if you fly to Fleischer. You get shot at. This is a prison. They don't want anybody. Yeah, Fleischer has freaking air conditioning. Yeah, it does. It's also deep underground. Now, there is a gameplay loop where you can escape from Fleischer, but you want to have a crew because you need somebody to pick your ass up on the surface. About a second before life-threatening burns. Aberdeen. 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 Anyway, we're not going to Barton Flats Aid Shelter either. No. Nope. No, we're not doing any of that. What we are gonna do is we are gonna go to. Well, we're in Hurston. Go to Hurston directly, and let's see if we can go. We're gonna go to Stanhope. The reason we're going to Stanhope is because I know QYB, quit your bitching. Sir, nobody's bitching. We're talking about how long we're talking. Here's the thing. We're talking about how long would a human survive on the surface, on a planetary surface, if the base temperature was 193 degrees Celsius. Hi, Slider. (193 degrees Celsius) surface temperature. I'm thinking, how long would somebody? How long would it take? How long do you think it would take for somebody to basically perish in those temperatures? 3 parsecs. There you go. 3 parsecs. Gotta bring the Star Wars to Star Citizen, huh? Hey, John. Slider, how's your Wednesday? Damn it. Oh, goody. It dropped down from 33 to 32. Ooh. Ooh. We've got some cloud cover now, so that helped. Max surface temperature on Aberdeen is 237 Celsius. Jesus. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. Oh, that is an Argo raft. I took a steak with seconds, dude. You go from raw to well done in like moments. I see we're dealing with the fucktastic weather here on Hurston again. Oh, listen, dude. You're fine. Don't worry. I ain't worried about you. Don't you worry none. You'd be steak in seconds. Oh yay! Look, we got this fantabulous freaking weather. Goddamn Hurston. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. I love it. Barely see the freaking lights. Barely tell where we are. Barely tell where the ground. Oh, hey, I found the ground. This weather sucks a dong. Steak burnt to shit and back, then slathered in ketchup, as Donnie likes it.
Oh, hell no!
That's not steak.
Shame.
I'll make you go raw
Shame.
to well done in moments. Hi, Tech. How are you? Oh, God, that... We had a glimpse of daylight and then nothing. Looking very shiny and super wet right now. Open exit door and well, it's pretty much exactly as the Donnie likes it. I mean, if anybody ever wanted to be a baked spud, that's definitely... How many frames you have? Is my average 60? My thing's not working properly. Right now it says 6. I can tell you, if this is 6 FPS, this is the butteriest. This is the most buttery 6 FPS I've ever experienced. Full stop. Now it says NA, so... Oh, this weather... Oh, God damn it. I wonder if I take the geo out, if the rain will just wash it. The storms here kind of suck, by the way. I'm just saying. How many... Like that, how many frames you average? Yes. See, roughly, but I also have the game locked at 60 just because it's just how I roll. I'm gonna put that back on the elevator. Do this. Do this. Close this. Close it, please. Excuse me, sir. Close the goddamn thing. I swear to God, if I lose my stuff, I'm gonna be real upset about it. Nope, we're good. Okay. And raise the elevator. Now, kind of a roundabout way to do this, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but here we are anyway, and, you know, it is what it is, and we're just gonna, oh, yeah. Excuse me. And max track Andreas in there. You know what I'm actually really surprised about? Why the Zeus doesn't actually have a tractor beam built in. Whoa, why am I... Like, why am I turning around? Excuse me, what is happening here right now? Okay. Good question. I have no idea. Where is the fuck is HDMS Opry? I have no idea where it is. Oh, that is a big ass plant. Not a clue. I don't know. I can't answer that because I actually don't know. Okay, we can find out in a moment though. All right, 103,000 for 260. That's actually not bad. All right, made a little money. We could haul some Bexlite, but okay. So, oh right, it won't let me do that because I'm inside. Oh wait, maybe. Okay, HDMS. Opera. It's on Hurston. It is on Hurston. Oddly, not that far from where I currently am. So HDMS Opera is on Hurston. That's the nice thing is if you hit F1, right? And then go into maps. You just zoom out, and you guys saw, like, it was just HDMS and then Opera, right? This is where we are at Stanhope. And it's not that far away from where I am. I'll be honest. Wasn't expecting. Whoa, wait. I thought it'd be closer. Doug Stanhope, maybe. I don't know. Dingus route. Oh, I'm taking that. And that. Hell yeah. I don't know what the Dingus route. You know what? No. Nope. I'll leave the Dingus route. I don't know. I don't want to know what it is. I don't care. Got any other lootables in here? Any other goodies? Yo, you got any of them there loots? Doesn't appear to. Nope, that's it. Okay, out we go. Ooh. Stanhope from the Man. I don't remember the Man show. I never watched it. So I have no context. I lack the context, sir. I never did anything with, like, never watched it or any of it. Sure, why not? Mother trucker. That one's broken. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. Ooh, all right, what is that? Hikari pod? Sunset berries. Grab that. Grab the multi-tool. Fuck it, we're taking all of it. I don't need the flares. The flares can suck it. Okay, is this one? Nothing in. Okay. Nothing else? Nope, wait, hold on. Nope, that's just a fire extinguisher. Don't need to worry about it. Let's go. Who needs a fire extinguisher in space? Stand up spotlight, Reno. Oh, see, I never watched Reno 911 either. I know, I'm a pleb. I get it. I understand, but no, it was never. Can we inspect opera? Or explore opera? Possibly. We'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see. Cop spoof. I've never watched it. I am familiar with it, but yeah. Weather sucks, a giant bag of weenus. Wolf. Okay. We're gonna go into what have I currently got in here? Okay. You know what? Let's put that. The strange alien stuff goes into here. We're gonna take that out. This is gonna be for the food and the beverages. There's some snaggle sticks. Okay. All right. I mean, we're doing all right here. We'll throw the other kit into this one. Excuse me. Thank you. Yep. Grenades, ammo, and extra. Done. I just want to be able to start stocking things into here. That's all I want to do, man. In case of fire in space, open the window. Exactly. That's pretty much it. Exactly it. Yes. 100%. Just vent the atmosphere. Vent the atmosphere, chat. That's all you gotta do. In case of fire in space, vent the atmosphere. God, this weather sucks so bad. Gotta make sure I'm not heading towards the ground right now, okay? Well, we're definitely not heading towards the ground, but damn. The storms on Hurston are kind of nuts since the update. Thomas Lennon is still a big character actor. That's good to know. That is really good to know, actually. All right. Well, that takes care of that. Sure, why not? Let's go have a look at why not? We'll see what Opera is all about here. That's not that far. It's actually pretty damn close. Oop, daisy. Hopefully the weather's better over on that side. Well, we'll see what this is all about. Opa! Chat, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. If you're just joining us, welcome on in. I am Scott, the Sea Arcade. It is Wednesday. It is hot as balls where I live. And whoo! That's all I can say. It's just hot as balls. But thanks for being here. I appreciate it. All right, let's see what we got. What we got. One second. All right, that should take care of that. Hopefully that helps. All right, there we go. Hopefully we don't have stupid weather going in too. Oh. Spoke too soon. Wait, yeah. No, of course we've got dumb weather on the other side of the planet. God damn it. Oh, look at that. Okay, well, not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Actually, weather's pretty clear. It's just a little bit of cloud level stuff. Vlon! Hi, Vlonley. How are you? Do you crave violence? Doth thou craveth the violence? Always? Fantastic. Go about your day. Hey now, we know that's false. Not all Americans think that way. Now, I can't help you if you do, but, you know, hey, like, don't throw everybody under the bus. Okay, this place looks a little rough. Not much here at Opera. I have been well. And I hope you're doing very well as, you know, and that life is treating you quite well. Things are going good. We're here. We're doing our thing. As always, and now because Twitch has given us the ability to, we're streaming in 2K. I mean, at the moment, most people in Cali are feeling violent-ish. I mean, now we can't say most. Sounds like a bit of a misrepresentation. Hello, Nick. It's hot. We fight in the sun for real. Are you? Are you guys fighting the sun? Are you sure? I mean, yeah. Slider lives in Cali as well, so. Also, by the way, Blondelay is has like a super cute freaking giggle, so you know, hey. Taking the pants. Hell yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Yes. Well, I mean, okay, I know you live in LA, but I said it. I'm not ashamed of it. Come at me. I fly a Cali Republic flight. No! Don't you father please me. Don't even. You just accept what is. Arrow legs, Venture Dark Fork. God, none of it. It's all junk. All freaking junk, man. There's not much here. Not a whole lot here. That helps context. I don't like shit. Bother. No. Don't bother me. No. Addie, if you got your ears on, I have no idea what could be possibly causing that. Other than, like, if you're trying to do other stuff while you're on the stream, that's the only other thing. I'm not the, like, I find sometimes it might be regional too. Nobody who's fierce and deadly says that. I'm not cute. I'm fierce. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Some reason Twitch canceled my sub to you a while, and I just noticed. So if you were using your Prime, you have to renew it every month. They don't. It doesn't auto renew. Unfortunately,
you're messing with my Zen thing, man.
The Prime for
Vlomley has just subscribed.
Yeah, Prime doesn't auto re-up. You have to manually do it. Yeah, Prime doesn't do none of that automated stuff. You gotta manually do it, and it sucks, but you know. I had you on the yeah, well, Twitch doing Twitch things, right? You know what, we'll grab the dingus root. I don't need the dingus root. We're just gonna grab the dingus root because dingus root. But only one channel got away with staying for some reason. I mean, that happens sometimes. Twitch is kind of a funny beast. Right. There was only... Okay, well, there was only the one crate. At least we don't have raptacular weather. All those months! I mean... I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Vlon. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. I've already been in that one. Yep, that one. All right. We're gonna go over here. All right, Nick, cheers, man. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Why is it so dark in here? Who turned off the goddamn power? Why do I feel like I'm gonna get murdered? I better not get murdered. I swear to God. All right, nothing in here. Bud. I'm not turning the lights off. There we go. Now I can. Oof. My ankles. You know what? 12 degrees Celsius. That's not so bad. All right. Let's get back to the ship. I got to offload a little bit of the crap that we've got. Opera has really not a whole lot of anything. It's kind of dead ass. Opera is a little dead ass. All right. Is that? Yep. Okay, we're closing. Good. All right. We're going to start here. That's all the food stuffs. Excuse me, sir. I was like, where's my backpack? Son of a bitch. The downside here is that this stuff doesn't just automatically stack. Kind of gotta stack. I think that this is the kind of thing that should just automatically sort of stack. Smoke Daddy. That'll. Oh, it's cooling off. Oh my God, that feels so good. All right. Yeah, we're gonna throw that in there for a minute. That is going to, actually, we're going to carry that, please. Chug-a-lug, baby. Alrighty, Blonde, thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you for dropping the prime. Have yourself a very wonderful Wednesday. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try something here, okay? We're going to... Boy! Get off my ship. All right. Hurston's a dump anyways. Don't start on me about littering, okay? Hurston's a goddamn dump anyways. I don't want to hear it. Hypertrophic. You know what? Hypometabolic. Let's do that. Sure, we'll do a grilled steak freaking bar. Eat the grilled steak, sir. Dehydrating, huh? The burritos are man. This is why we can't have anything nice. Burritos are dehydrating, chat. That should get it. All right, you know what? That's good. That's good. Whip. All right. Ah, no. And then last but not least, last locker. We're throwing the weird dengue, whatever the hell. Curry pod, sunset berries. Got some fang. Oh, I bet I could sell those fangs, by the way. Area 18. Area 18 reminds me of Night City. Area 18 legitimately reminds me of Night City. It's like a whole cyberpunk thing. Loreville on Hurston where you, especially at night in the rain, you get like serious freaking you get some super serious Blade Runner vibes. Okay. We're gonna head out here. And while we're doing that, let's see what's going on here. Folks, thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Let's drop that down for a second. Which clip? What just went boom? Thanks, Sleepy, for the clip. I appreciate it. Okay, so the object here. Okay, what I kind of want to do, I want to get back out with the so I've heard good things about mining on Walla. What do we got? Terranite and Agrestium. Okay, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna head to Walla. Yeah, I think we're gonna head to Walla. Check that for a second. So you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go to Walla. I got this. We're heading to Walla. Bit of a hike, but it is one of the moons of our Corp, which means, you know, we're close to Area 18 if we need to do anything major. All right, so we're gonna jump to ArcCorp, and I think once we get to Walla, yeah, once we get to Walla, we'll find a place. I'll put down. And then I'll grab a short break. That way I can go use the bathroom and I can take my roommate's dog out. Let her business. Yeah, Walla. That's right. Gotta fly to ArcCorp first. Home of Area 18. By the way, for those of you who don't know, ArcCorp is basically Coruscant. The entire freaking surface of the planet of ArcCorp is one giant city, broken into areas. Area 18 being the main hub for everything in Star Citizen and for the planet of ArcCorp. Howdy. If you're here and you've got your ears on, I do have a question for you. I noticed that you were saying that it's been buffering for you. when since I've moved over to the 1440p. Yeah, Wallpaper Engine does have some nice wallpapers for Star Citizen. Yes. The only thing I can recommend is like see if it does the same thing in a different browser. But it could be that there's something running in the background of the system that might be causing that as well. It might be regional. Like there's a variety of different things. And here's the other question I have: does it, if you watch somebody else who's streaming in 2K, do you have the same result? Does it buffer for you on other people's? Because at that point, if other people who are streaming in 1440p, if they're having if it's buffering for you as well, it could actually be something. It could be a regional issue because of like a service thing. I just honestly, like, for anybody who's just joining us, this week I started with, I was provided the opportunity by Twitch to start streaming in 2K. So it was like, I'll be honest, it was really hard. I thought about it, hemmed and hawed, and I was like, you know what? I'm not turning down the opportunity to, you know, be able to have a better overall high quality visual stream. All right, well, there we go. Okay. Downside is though, is now because I mean, I could technically, I'm going to try something with the enhanced. I might change it a little bit with the enhanced broadcast just to see. Well, I've been all over the verse. Hell, we even finally went to Pyro yesterday and spent time on Pyro 4, which, by the way, is the new system. Yeah, I've been, Tisa, Seraphim, Orison. Oh, yeah. Everything in the Stanton system. I've even been to Grimhex, which is Pirate Haven. I try to avoid it like the mother trucking plague, because fuck that place. I ain't got no time for no pirates. No pirates. Worst place in the world? Grimhex. Actually, no, the worst place in the world? Pyro. The entire system. It affects the entire system because of the nature of the parent star in the Pyro system. It's kind of rough. I forgot low grav. Black Norton 1, thanks for dropping that subscriber over on YouTube. Appreciate it. All right, so we're on Walla. For the moment, that is, we're on Walla. We'll see what we can find while we're here. Unknown. All right, well. Baradum, huh? The Pyro system is very interesting. Pyro 4 is actually a pretty, overall, outside of some of the settlements and everything being a little fucking hostile, not a bad place. I wouldn't be setting up camp there anytime soon, though. Pyro is the new system. Yes, yes. Pyro is the new system that they just added recently, yes. Care about the obsidian. We're just going to continue this way and keep scanning. Gonna keep scanning. Keep the shields up, too, so we don't end up dead. I have to put down in a crater here and... Baradum. What the hell is Baradum? I keep seeing that, but I'm like, bro. Downside is a lot of these granite. Really? Not granite. Finally got a bunch of high priority code changes out for review down to the wire, as we have until the end of the week, aka tomorrow, to get these changes. That's right, because Friday is Merca Day. Merca! Or 4th of July. Woo! Try it, Merca. All right, let's get going. We told the Brits to heck off with the help of the French Day. Yeah, pretty much sounds about right. I mean, that's pretty historically accurate. What we got here? What do we have here? Baradum? Baradum. Okay, you know what? I don't know what this stuff is, but I feel like we're gonna just put down here for whatever reason. So we're gonna try this, okay? Wrong way. There we go. Okay, we're down on Wallet. So what I'm going to do, not to be confused with the day we started a fight with the Brits over something that was fixed before communications caught up with to the situation. Well played. Okay, chat. I am going to grab a short break. While I'm having a break, all of you can get up, stretch your leg, get yourselves a little bit of a snack, get yourself something to munch on, and I'll be back in a few moments. All right? All right, chat. I have returned. Took a little bit of a break there. Took the dog out. Dog's now happy. Thing to make me happy, I need to sit. We're about to find out if Destiny's actually going to behave or not. Nope, of course not. Boom, done. Ah, much better. There we go. Hello, old John. How are you? All right. I think looks about right. There we go. Even that out a little bit. Done. Work. Done. Hi, John. Okay. We're on Walla. And there we go. Everything seems to be 5x5, so that's good. Okay, let's get into our clunker here. A clanker. Got done planting some flowers. Very nice. I don't think we need the lights on with this, so we're going to turn those off. Okay, I don't know what Baradum is or what it gives us, and I don't know why it's showing as the thing is full. I can guarantee you it is not full. Minus 24, huh? You know what? I can live with that. It's actually pretty good. Zoom that laser in a little bit. Baradin is rock mineable. It's geo mineable too, apparently. Black Norton. I have a rock, but I wanted to try out the geo because I only just picked this up yesterday. Or not yesterday, sorry, Monday. Really? Wow, that was a sudden drop in freaking... What the hell happened there with the laser? What the flippity flip? I just didn't want to control the laser. That was strange. Interesting. Oop, 23%. Hold it. Hold it at 27. We should be good. Well, at least here we're not going to melt. That's the one thing I'm kind of looking forward to. Okay. All right. Not bad. I'm just glad to see that this apparently is going to work with the geo. That's kind of what I was hoping. I'm looking for stuff that I can mine with the geo. I was hoping to find stuff like Terranite, or Aphorite, but here we go, right? None of that goodness is even factoring in right now. The 82 here. I mean, well, It is currently sitting at 31 degrees Celsius where I am. The temperature's actually dropped by 2 degrees. Why does it keep edging itself down? The actual flip. What the flip? Freedom units. I'm Canadian. I don't understand freedom units. I do metric because it makes more sense mathematically. I don't have to break things into quarters or eighths or 64ths or 32nds or any of that. Freedom units. Ooh. All right, I don't know what the Baradum is worth, but we're about to find. Well, we'll find out here. Oh, wait, hold on. Bump, 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 bump. Mining our lives away. Up that 35. Let's go. I don't want to juice it too hard. He's an American. You dislike the freedom units? We don't read your milk jugs. Everything's got to be done in milliliters up here. There's none of this ounces nonsense. None of this ounces nonsense. Here's the funny thing. Any of the stuff that you guys send to Canada has to actually be measured out metric due to labeling requirements. Because Canada. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott. Welcome to the arcade. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Thanks for checking things out. Thanks for stopping by. We're on Walla right now, trying to make a couple of bucks. We'll see how the Baradum fares compared to Feynmaline. Crank that laser up to about 38. 39%. I don't want to crank it too high. We've already had 2 incidents here. Not here specifically, but we got knocked on Monday doing some mining Feynmaline. And then and had to reset. And then yesterday we had to get our asses saved by a community member. Because, you know. Yeah, so everything here is different candy-wise, but the reason for that is purely because of, again, food regulations. So what we have here for Kit Kat is completely different than what it is in the U.S. Absolutely. Can confirm. But again, that's regulatory because of our we have strict food regulations. That's right, metric Kit Kats. Goddamn right. You're damned right. The metric Kit Kats, man. All about the metric. Yeah, I don't want to, again, I don't want to be too close. I don't want to get, like, knocked out of my freaking Atlas again. I don't want to get knocked out of the Geo. Well, see, here's the thing. With metric, everything is divisible by 10. It just works mathematically. It's clean. It's precise. Even from an engineering standpoint, it's great. Oh, cargo is full. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I could have gotten the ship closer. All right, Toast, cheers, man. Thank you so much for stopping in. Appreciate it. It is sometimes much easier to use binary fractions than decimal fractions, especially when measuring using strings and dividers. It's trivial to divide a line in half using a pair of dividers, aka a compass, but it is nearly impossible to divide a line into 10 equal parts that way. Where are you quoting that from? Hell, even GPS uses metric. TLDR, old-timey measurements. I got your old-timey measurements right here, sir. These are not full, by the way. Just watch this. Open. Nothing in it. 0%. And yet, I dislike that so very, very much. All right, let's open that. Harry. POS Wi-Fi. Time to hardwire that one. I mean, main irrigation valve this amp. Oh, god damn. Same reason qubits existed. I mean, it is functional. I'm not going to disagree with that. It is functional, yes. All right. Well, we got the Baridum. Our first 100. First hundo in. I can assure you that is not full. What in the hell is this doing? Excuse me? What do you think you're doing, sir? What the hell is this crap? Ben? Ben? Wow, that's broken. We know that this is empty. So why is it? What is actually happening? That is messed up. All right, let's see if that fixed its little attitude. Nope. Okay, come on. Really? Sir. We Aussies love Canada like another brother, same as New Zealand. Ah! Land down under, I see. Well, welcome on in. I mean, we Canadians, listen, I'll be honest. Canadians, the reason that we're fairly well liked globally tends to be just because, well, because we're fucking crazy. I think that's actually what it boils down to. You're a little special. Right, so my containers are starting to show as full, and I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Sir, let me get back into my goddamn rig. Dad needs in the rig. Let me in. Well, here's the thing. So, we have a lot of members of the community that are from the US. And the one thing I've learned is not everyone from the US is the same as what is portrayed on television, right? Full despite empty, an allegory for real life, something like that, yeah. Oh, hey, there we go. Hey, it's working. Thank you for giving me my stuff. God damn it. Let me have my stuff. Canadians by nature, we come off as very nice. We just have better PR. What it is we're nice to everyone's face, but we're unhinged. We just know how to keep it toned and balanced, right? That's what it boils down to. We're freaking unhinged. We are. I'm from the US, and if we switch to metric, I wouldn't care. I deal with both measurement systems. Yeah, the funny thing is there are a lot of people, especially in tech and in a variety of different trades, it's the same thing, right? Like they wouldn't have a problem with it. A friend of mine, her husband is actually Australian. He's a musician. Really wonderful. Tim. His name's Tim. He's freaking such a nice guy. Super friendly. Really easy to get along with. Aussies, I mean, listen. You guys live on a continent that everything is designed to kill humans, and you actively choose to stay there. Yeah. You all choose to stay with the things designed to kill humans. Like, you're not forced to stay there. You choose to actively remain around the things that will murder you. And you don't fear it. In fact, y'all go out and play with them. That's right. Yeah, we're kind of like Hulk. Anger only makes us stronger. Weird. Okay, this one's almost full now. Yeah. A lot, yeah, I know. Now, do you mean a lot of Australians end up as food, or you mean a lot of the things that are designed to kill humans end up as food? My father, God bless his, God rest his soul, had been to Australia many times on a variety of different engineering projects. And he always came back with stories. He had a great respect for Australians. The things that will kill you, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys just adopt the fact, fuck it, they're trying to eat us, we'll eat them. It's like, wow. Australia, Satan's pet shop. Yep. Y'all got some crazy things down there. Like the platypus. A weird amalgamation of lizard, beaver, and duck, and has toxins in its rear leg spurs. It lays eggs like a freaking lizard, but it's a mammal with a bird bill. Like, who decided on the evolutionary scale that was the direction to head? We don't eat those. Even y'all don't want to eat them. That says something right there. John's like, no, we're not eating them. Nope. There's always that line that nobody's willing to cross, right? Nature had a quota and a tight schedule and said, fuck it, let's strap stuff together and ship it. Sounds about right. You know what? That sounds pretty accurate. Ship it. Ship it. Just ship it. Okay, so we'll close that first. Put it back up. Going to open that. Nothing in it. Open that. Okay, this is a problem. We have to eat the drop bears. Those, otherwise they will breed and outnumber us. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. Okay, so we're going to close that. We're going to go over here. Because I... carry that one. Yep. In we go. Man, the mining... Chat, I said I wanted the mining life. I wanted a miner's life. Well, this isn't quite what I had in mind, but here we are. Here we are. At least the temperature here won't kill us. At least I don't think it'll kill us. I guess we'll find out. I mean, minus 22 isn't that bad, really. Minus 22 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Yeah, they overbreed, yeah. All right, come on, baby. Okay, so far so good. %37% laser power. We'll throw that up to what, 38? Yeah, we'll give it an extra nudge. All right, here we go. Come on. Listen, I just need money, okay? I don't know how much the Baradom's gonna roll for, but we'll find out here. I'm not even sure when the hell I'm gonna sell this stuff yet. Drop that down to 34, 32, 31. Good. Well, I seem to have figured out how to do this without exploding and things and dying. So, does that mean we're winning? I feel like that means Dad is winning. Is Twitch Dad winning? We haven't died doing this. We haven't even taken damage this time, thank God. I think that just means we're getting better at it. All right, 28% is a good maintain point. How are we doing here? 6.8, 6.9, 7. Okay. We're getting there. Almost. I think we should be able to tap one more. Let's tap one more here and see what we got. I was about to say, is that my roommate that came home? Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the heck out of all of you. Thanks to those of you who've been dropping the subscribes and the likes over on YouTube, and those of you who've been hanging out with me over on Twitch. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you for subs, resubs, gifting subs, and using your Prime here. Thanks for throwing down the tips, and thanks for the bits so far. So appreciate it. Let's drop that laser power back just a smidge. All right. Oh, yep, my roommate is. Oh, wow. It's actually a couple minutes early. Interesting. Fans doesn't normally get home that early. All right. Well, it is what it is. Oh, are we full yet? Nope. I know he's home because I hear the dog losing it. I just heard the, okay, I think. Yep, that does it. All right, we're good. Now we'll see how much this is worth. It's not a lot. We've only got 300 Baradum, but we'll see what this is worth. See if we can get a decent valuation on it. Okay, I'm gonna throw you into there. You. And now I should be able to open that. Okay, about 300. That's not bad. Okay, so I'm actually going to put that. I'm wondering if. It's still showing as 96%. God damn it. Ah, that's frustrating. All right, you know what? That's fine. So the Geo seems to have a weird storage bug with it. I'm not really a big fan, but could be worse. Let's, well. Okay, let's check UEX Corp and see one of the best places to sell this. Okay, it looks like it's going for 172 per. All right, so it looks like the best place is. All right, we're going back to Stanhope. We can go to Opry, Edmond, Stanhope, or Anderson. We could even go to Pinewood, Hadley, Bezdek. We could go to Bezdek or Thetis. They're all the same. You know what? We'll figure that out momentarily here. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on with the exterior of my ship here? Looking a little rough. Looking a little dirty, chat. Hi, Zool. How are you? You're okay? That's good. Glad that you're okay. I hope work wasn't too crazy for you. All right, so while we're heading out, I think we're gonna go to HDMS Anderson. Yeah, Anderson. Best deck Edmund. Edmund is on the list, and it is way closer. All right. No, it's not. You know what? We'll take it. Why not? What the hell? Why not? We'll take it. All right, so we're heading to Hurston. One thing I'm noticing is patch 4.2 does seem to be a little bit on the flaky side with navigation as well. I hope that is something that's being fixed for 4.2.1. But I guess we will see. Okay, so we were on Walla. We definitely had a little bit better luck today with making some money with the Atlas Geo. We didn't die. We didn't need an emergency beacon. It seemed to be pretty decent overall. So we're going to fly to Hurston. We're going to hit HDMS Edmund. And we'll see what Baradum, the almost 300 units of Baradum makes for us cash-wise. Oy. But just want to say thank you. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Good to see all the faces, you know, new faces coming in and joining, but also, you know, some of the OG coming back day after day. And I'm really happy that it seems that the 1440p streams seem to be working pretty well for everyone too. So that is something I'm actually really happy to see functional. Because I was pretty concerned initially about the 1440p, but I'm really glad to see that it is actually working really well. The one thing I'm actually hoping is that just means that things are going to be a lot cleaner for some of the other games that I tend to spend time with. This week we've been fairly focused on Star Citizen because of patch 4.2.0. I do want to jump back into some PAX Day and Dune Awakening in the next couple of days. Just because I know that Dune Awakening, I have to go and pay my my taxes for my base. I got to go pay my property taxes in Dune. I also have to make sure I repower the generators. It's been a little bit since I've been in. And PAX Day I want to get back into just because I would like to get back into doing a little bit more of the build and working on leveling up some of the skills required to get the advanced carpentry going for building. By the way, if you are new to the community, I am a variety streamer. I tend to stick towards more the survival, MMO, RPG stuff, and simulation stuff. But I do try to add a little bit of variety here and there. Every once in a while, we'll do some sponsored gigs because game developers do tend to reach out and, you know, be like, hey, you know, we've got some new stuff. You want to check it out? You know, here's a game. Check it out. Tell us what you think, kind of stuff, right? And wow. So we're back on Hurston, and I'm not really sure how to. This is something. Okay, well, the cloud's heavy, which means the weather's gonna suck. Here we go. Oh, that's water. Ooh. All right, well, that's a thing. Luckily, we've got the beacon. So let's get ourselves down and figure it out. Don't give me that. Shield's critical. The shields are fine. Aw, come on. Really? We literally flew back into the rain. Balls. God damn it, Bobby. Well, let's see how much this is worth to us. Oof. Wow, this place looks like a scrapper's wonderland. Look at all of this stuff. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna whip the tail end around here. Watch me whip. Watch me nay. Guy's getting 30 to guy got 30 to life for killing a cousin after doing a bunch of other really stupid shit. All right, let's get out of the. All right, weather's not great, but it doesn't look too bad here. We'll see how this fares. I'm like, why aren't you let me out of my ship? Damn it. This is a weird roundabout way of getting this to work, but it works, so here we go. Uh-oh. It says it's lowered. Ooh, I don't like this. This does not bode well, chat. All right, let's put that there for a minute. This might not be our place. Internal error. Please stand by while we address the issue. Delivery. Okay, well, we're not doing it here. That's for damn sure. Shite. Shiza. Right. All right. Well, that's not working. God damn it. Okay, that's not gonna work. Fudge. Yeah, juggling two chats is hard on me. Maybe someday try again, but dual is a bit too much. That's fair. You know what? The thing is, though, is you gave it a try. You gave it a try. I think that's the important part. Right, so we're out of here because this place is freaking broken. Stream, yeah, apparently the 2K depends on the browser that you're using. Hardware acceleration has to be enabled. There are a couple of factors. And sometimes it depends on what's running in the background. I don't know why. Sometimes it's just a matter of hitting F5 and refreshing. I would actually say it's a platform thing, considering everything looks 100% great. Yeah. So yeah, it could be browser then. That's like I'm using Firefox, so everything seems to work perfectly fine through Firefox for me. All right, let's try. So that one's not working. So let's go to HDMS Anderson. Excuse me. Oh, it's on. Oh, nope. Cancel. I do not want that. HDMS. All right, we're gonna swing around to the other side of things and see if Opera is working for us. Yeah, it definitely won't be a bandwidth issue for download for watching, that's for sure. So it might be something to do with, and I mean, that's the one thing, right? Like, the 2K is still new, so it could be why it's buffering as well. But I got the email from Twitch saying that I was in and I could use it, so if I wanted to set it up, and they, here's the instructions to set it up. So I was like, I've been wanting to be able to stream in 1440p on both Twitch and on YouTube for some time now, so. And we know, honestly, 1440p is kind of the new sauce. And honestly, I'm starting to think, like, 1080p is great. But as somebody who plays games in 1440p, I can tell you, like, there is a fidelity difference, right? But there's always the caveat, right? It always does come with something. All right, well, back into the rain. We're heading to Opera because I want to be able to sell the Baradum. Hopefully we get through this ground freaking, or the storm here, and we'll see what it's. Oh, it's looking like crap on the other side. Ish. Weather conditions on ground are going to be freaking terrible. Wow, we got some major drifting going here. If I could get my bitrate higher, I'd use enhanced. Yeah, no, I get it. I understand. I know what you mean. Wow, the weather down here is shite. Oof. Okay, what do we got? I'm not sure what's going on there, but that didn't look great. Look great at all. Okay, so we're on the ground. While we're here, let's do this. All right, so might as well refuel while we're here. This kind of makes sense. Seems to be a little less buggy over on this side of things. Well, I'm glad that it doesn't use a whole lot of CPU for you though. Like if it's only using 10%, that's actually pretty decent. All right, this weather can suck it, but oh, come on, man. Please tell me. Why is it saying it's lowered? Okay, that's better. Ooh, I got real worried there for a second. I was like, oh, God. Back out. We're gonna do this. Hold on. Open it. This. I'm gonna grab that and move it over there. Okay. Then we're gonna close that. And then we're going to transfer that back up without the material in it. Okay, so the Baradum is there. We've got our crate. All right, let's go see how much we're gonna make off of this. This weather sucks. Slow uses 15% max. Here's the thing though, have you seen any benefit from using slow though? Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted.
You're messing with my Zen thing now.
Yo, 78 months, Matt.
Mattman 1979 has just subscribed. 78 months, yeah.
Appreciate the heck out of you, man. Only test to see usage, that's it. I mean, that's fair. Okay, what do we got? HMS Opera, Baradum, 200. Really? That's it? Well, any day you make profit, it's a good day. That's all we can say. Any day you make profit is a good day. Anything? Anything useful? Pembroke helmet, huh? Did I put that in my can? All right, well, I'll take it. Extra loot. Thank you. Anything else here to loot? Doesn't appear to be. Nope, nope, nope. Anything behind you there, bud? Nope. Okay, good. All right. I would say that it is time. It's time to head back. I think we're going to go back to Everest. Yeah, we're going to head back to Everest. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to fly across the system. We're going to go back to Microtech. We're going back to New Babbage, chat. We're going back to, we're gonna head back to New Babbage. We're gonna head home. We've been out wandering the verse for a couple of days. We're gonna park things at home. Park everything back to where it belongs. All right, we've got the fuel. And we are out of here. No, you listen. I'm glad that you're working on tooling in PAX Day. I think tomorrow we're going to jump back into PAX Day for a bit. I think that's what we're going to do tomorrow. I would like new. Oop. Go. Your arms hurt after today? You were at the gym. That's good. Arms hurting means you had a good workout. Remember though, don't push it too hard. You got to account for recovery, right? I'm looking forward to people who are taking the robot DFs out to Starbucks in hopes they... I'm looking forward to people taking their robot DFs out to Starbucks in hopes of getting JPEG. Wait, what? I have a personal trainer now who was like, last time you did 40 kg, now we start at 45. All right, you got somebody pushing you. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Not a single thing. Oh, yes, I get it. Well, yeah. But eventually, guess what? The hurting stops. It stops hurting after a point. The hurting does eventually stop. Whoop. Almost screwed that up. Okay, this the wonderful thing about doing this is hands-free. I can just sit here and just do the boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Okay, what is the temperature actually? Let me check. Ooh. Well, it's slowly going down, but it's only gone down 4 degrees. 29 degrees. It was 33 when I started. It's only 4 degrees cooler. Doesn't seem like it's cooler, but I guess apparently it's making a bit of a difference. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. Don't be shy. Just a little bit with air it extra dry. Some good old freaking 90s jingles from TV commercials, man, stuck in my head. You can tell I'm freaking old as shit. I can still remember commercials on cable television. Most of us don't even watch cable TV anymore because, let's be honest, it's just as expensive for cable as it is for most of the streaming services, so we make a choice. Personally, streaming services. It's a personal choice, you know. Oh, Jesus. There we go. That's better. Butter, butter, butter. All right, we're almost at Microtech. See how the weather is over top New Babbage. Boy. Oh, there it is. All right. New Babbage. Let's go. You know, Microtech as a planet is quite pretty. It'd be great if it wasn't so much goddamn snow, though. That being said, I kind of wish that we had a little bit of snow sent our way where I live in Canada right now, because these temperatures, you know, in the 30s and 40s are getting redonkulous. It's a little absurd, chat. Just remember, Nuts Life, a trainer is not supposed to be your friend. Their job is to make you hurt. That's what a personal trainer at the gym is for. Why is that tagged as a hostile? Y'all better not come after me, bruh. That guy flying. But I don't know. I don't care. It don't matter what he's flying. Oh. I know what it is now. I know what it is now. Close enough to be able to get, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. Like there's a little bit of wind shear here on the planet at the moment. Kind of, wow. Sketchy. Okay, there we go. We're in. Nice. All right, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. All right, put the ship away for now. Not sure what to do about the golem. That the cargo bug it's got is really starting to get on my nerves. I might actually have to put the ship and everything away and then claim it, I think. Store that. hit the terminal. Let's go. Okay, does it? Right. Okay. Well, that's going to be it. That's going to wrap it up for me for today. Thanks for hanging out with me, chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, YouTube, as always, for putting in the time, hanging out, watching the stream. Thank you so much for throwing down the likes. Thank you for subscribing. Twitch, as always, thank you so very much for dropping follows. Thank you for subs, resubs, gifting subs. Thanks for throwing out your primes for those of you that have. Thanks for the bits, and as always, thanks for trying to slip Dad your tiny tip.
Oh my.
We're going to get out of here. Let me see who I can find to go and raid. So if you guys don't mind hanging out for a couple of moments, Twitch, we're going to go raiding YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't really think that there's any such thing as raiding on YouTube at the moment. It's a shame. But thanks as always for hanging out. I appreciate it. You guys have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday evening. I'll see you